Hello and welcome to the start of this month's collective haul. To start us off, we've got two packages actually. This is a Neo package, hence why it's already open, so I could take my name off everything. And then this is just a Go package, so I think I'm going to do this first to get this out of the way. So this is just one thing that I bought through Started in the Game. And here we have the iconic business card. Pretty sure it's going to be changing for No Easy Comeback, so that'll be exciting to see. And then we just have this magazine which has Lisa on the front, which, you know, apparently I'm becoming a Blackpink collector with all these magazines. But the real reason I got this is because there is an OT8 photo shoot in here. It is the W Korea magazine shoot. Let's try and find. Everyone has probably seen these photos already just because they've been all over, but yes, the sailor concept. It's such a random concept. Whenever I see like magazine photo shoots, I'm always just so confused, honestly, about like what the concept is, I guess. I don't know. High fashion. I don't get it. You're a bit cut off there, Jisoo. I do not get it. But yeah, that was it. But just because this was the first like OT8 thing since, you know, so I just really wanted to get it. But as I said before, I really am not a magazine person. From now on, I guess I'm going to be a bit more selective with magazines, but you know, it's been an emotional few months, so forgive me. But now we will move on to the Neo package. Just a warning, everything in here is 1 week. This is like the big start of my 1 week collection before the comeback was announced, and then I put it all on hold. So as usual, I'm just going to put it aside and we'll go through it as it comes because I find it fun doing it that way. So first up we have this one, which is a benefit from Memory Illusion. It's interesting, I put it in like a little collect book pocket. I almost just bent that, I would have cried. But this is Kia's Oh What benefit from Memory Illusion, and it's super cute. It's so adorable. This one's going in the centre of the page, so I'm excited to have that. And then next we have, oh cute, thank you Suka. Next we have some, these are the inclusions for the fan club kit. We have his Polaroid, which does have a tiny little mark there, but I really do not care about that little mark. So this is what the Polaroid looks like. And then we also have his little sticker, which I wasn't planning to get, but it came on this set, so I got it, and it's adorable, so I'm not going to complain whatsoever. And then this photo card, which, again, adorable. I've noticed I say pretty and cute too much, so I'm really trying not to this time. But I guess we'll find out. So then next, this is actually another pre-order benefit. I think a lot of these are going to be pre-order benefits. So this one is from the recent album Planet 9 Alter Ego, and this is from With Drama, I believe. And it's so cute. This is the first one I bought because it's just so adorable. I could not. I love it. It's adorable. And then next up we have this one, which is Makestar, I believe. So we'll just get him out. So cute. Oh, I just said it again. But this one is from Memory Illusion, and yes, it is from Makestar. I like it when they label it. It makes it so much easier. I hope they do that with No Easy this time, because me trying to name all of them is quite the struggle. So once again, this is one from Memory Illusion, and I can't remember if this is Apple Music or Music Korea. I always get them confused. The other one is that one, but it is one of them. I'll put on the screen which one it is. But yeah, and that's what it's like on the back. It's cute. I did it again. I'll do this one next time. I'm pretty sure that one's Apple Music and this one's Music Korea, but I could be wrong about that. So then we have this one. Once again, Memory Illusion. I really love the like typography of Memory Illusion. I know that's such a random thing to compliment. Cool. And then we have this one, which is from Studio We Live number 5 or 5. I don't know if you say number. Studio We Live 5. Oh, the back's pretty on that one. I said it again. But yes, an adorable pose. I'm just going to keep saying adorable instead of cute now. And then I have this one, which is from Studio We Recording, which is exciting. And this one is Music Korea. One of them's, there's only 2 for Studio We Recording, and one's Music Korea, Apple Music, and the other one's Music Korea. And I can never remember which one's which, but there is that one. I really like the lighting on that one. I don't know why, it just makes it a bit special. Oh, and now we have some actual regular album photo cards. Okay, so we have 2 photo cards from Studio Re-Recording. So these are both Youngoo's, Kangyun's. Show off properly. So we have the black back one It's when I say black, it's the lines are different if you can see. So we also have his red one. So those are those two. I think the photo cards from this album are so great, the album ones. And then we have this. And I believe this one is Makestar. Yes, the first Makestar one. So we have Kia's for Planet 9 Alter Ego. Yeah, there you go, Makestar. See, I'm telling you, it helps so much when they label it. The little winking pose is so adorable. Oh, I said it again. Also, oh my god, this person left the pull tab. Thank you. Japanese sellers never do this. It's the best when someone leaves a pull tab. It just makes life so much easier. It's also one of the only ones in a top loader. The only one other one is this one, which is one of the cheapest ones actually. But then this one is, I believe, Music Korea for Planet 9 Alter Ego. And I really like the raincoat like jackets for some reason. They're kind of weird, but kind of cool. So there's this one for Planet 9 Alter Ego. I really love the black hair though with the purple highlights. I think it's so cool. It's such a good look. Oh, it wasn't a top loader, but it wasn't in a sleeve, so maybe it wasn't so good. But here we have Kia's MMT for, not Planet 9, for Memory Illusion. How many times will I get confused? Oh, the backs of these are so nice. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, that's so cool. But there we have it, that one. Also, we're not talking about this. I'll get to that later. So here we have more regular album photo cards. Oh yes, this is quite a few. So I have quite a few of Kia's. So we have his studio re-recording one. And then his other one. The red one. And then we have his from Planet 9 Alter Ego. I wasn't planning to get these yet, but it came in the set, so I decided to. And the selfie one. Oh, I love the drawing on the back. On-me photo cards are just so nice. Like, in terms of like the entire design, not just the photos on the front. Oh, and next we have a set for Jonghyun. I have no idea what I've done to the sleeve. That's such a good idea. They put cardboard like actually in the sleeves. That's a good idea if you can't afford top loaders or can't find them. Also, obviously have something around it to protect it, but that's cool. So we have this one, which is from Memory Illusion, just a regular album photo card. So we have the circle back one. And then the other one from Memory Illusion, which is so pretty. I love his smile on this one. These are top tier photo cards. And then we have these two from their first album, One. So we have, is this the signature? Yeah, this is the signature back. I really like Jonghyun's colour. I really like all the colours for the backs of these ones. And then we also have his logo back one, which I never noticed the little logo marking on the corner, or like by his eye, before until I got this photo card. Precious. But yes, and that's it for regular album photo cards. Now this, I don't want to hear anyone clowning me over this, but basically I kind of accidentally discovered that these are the exact same size as the bookmarks from Day6's Negen Trippy album, and I did some testing and I found out they fit perfectly in 6 pockets, and there's 3 in this version, 3 in the other version, so I kind of decided to get them because they're not that expensive and they're so pretty. And I know they're a really annoying size, but like, since they fit perfectly in 6 pockets and that's exactly the like right number, I decided I would clown, okay? No one at me. And then these last 2 things are actually Japanese albums. I decided I wanted to get their Japanese discography while I could, and just to have a complete one-we discography. I know they obviously have albums that's mass as well, but I'm not really planning to get this because it's kind of pricey. It's nice to have some of the Japanese discography. So we have the little Obi strip. Oh no, that's on it. I thought that was dust for a second. Yeah, the Obi strip. And then this is it. So this one's for Regulus. I don't think it has anything special in it, but just to show off. And then we just have the little pamphlet on the side, which I'm pretty sure will just be like lyrics and credits and things. Oh no, there is a little bit of a photo book. Ooh. Wow. Oh, so pretty. I did it again. But yes, that's it for Regulus, and then I will open the one for I was about to say Right Through Me. This is not Right Through Me. For Reminisce About All, which was their debut song. I just also think it's nice to have an album that's dedicated to their debut song as well. And then we have the Obi strip. reminisce about all. And obviously the cover, the back. I don't like fancy CDs or anything, but again, it's just to have a completed discography. So we have the little thing. I don't know if this will have a photo book either, but I guess we'll find out. This one feels thinner, so I don't think so. Nah. But that's it for this album. Cool, and that was it for this clip, so on to the next. Okay, so today we have a package, and I literally can't wait to open this because this has some very exciting albums in it, which I'm sure everyone can guess what it is, so I'm going to go straight into opening it. Obviously, it's from Interpark. So yeah. Side note, this is a really adorable poster tube. So as you can see, I obviously have Stray Kids No Easy albums, which I'm going to be doing a separate unboxing for, but I'll show off the Interpark benefits in a second. And then I also have Astro's Switch On album, which I'm just going to open right now in this video, because it has been a while since this came out. It feels like it's been months. It only came out at the start of this month, but yeah. So I'll quickly show off the Interpark benefits though. For some reason I got this wrong. I thought for some reason that there was only 2 Interpark benefits, but there are member-specific ones. So for these ones, I got Felix, which, awesome. Oh my god! And I got Jisung! Oh my god, I can't believe it! Wow, these are the members I literally pulled the least. Like actually. And obviously I collect Jisung. Oh my god, yay! Because this is also one of, I think the only benefit other than Sony Music I didn't join a Go for. And as I said, I didn't realise they were member specific, so oh my god, I can't believe it! That's so awesome! But yeah, and then obviously I'll do my other stuff in the actual unboxing. So let's just go to Astro's album. Cool, so we have Astro's Switch On album, which, as I said, it feels like it's been ages since this came out, even though it only came out at the start of this month. I did go for, I believe this is the off version, just because I preferred this concept, and also these colours used to be my favourite colours when I was a kid, so I just felt very nostalgic. But I just preferred the colour scheme. So obviously we have the front, the back, and the spines. Obviously there's been so many, I keep saying obviously, but there's been so many unboxings of this, so I'm just gonna go straight into it. So we have just like their universe card thingy. I don't know if I need to cover that code. Oh, and for the pre-order benefit we got Sana. So here we go. And then for the photo book, oh, the CD and the things fell out. Let's just put these back in. And for the lyric booklet, I got Bin, which I don't particularly care who I get. For those who aren't aware, I don't have a bias in Astro, I just like Astro, so I collect this stuff. Let's not put this back in. And then we also have the sticker sheet, which is cute. And I will do a very, very quick flip through of the photo book. Actually, where is the track list? I guess the track list is here. Is it on the back as well? No, it's not. This fell out again. But just very quickly to talk about the track list, I absolutely love the first 3 songs on this album. All of them are good, but like the first 3 are the ones I've listened to the most since the album came out. But I'm going to be honest, I haven't listened to it a lot in the past couple of weeks just because of all the Stray Kids stuff. But it is a really good album, so I do recommend checking it out if you haven't already. But yes, I'm going to do a quick flip through. I'm probably just going to speed it up because I don't think I'm going to have much to say about it, which I'm sorry, Astro, you deserve more attention in this. It's just it happened to conflict. Okay, but Pink Unu is just iconic. I just needed to say that. Oh, there's a postcard. I got MJ's. Awesome. Sweet. I completely forgot what the benefits are on this album, so I'm sorry. It always gets really hard to flip when you get to the end of the photo book, but yes, that is the photo book, and now I will show off the pulls. So I already saw, I think, a bit of purple hair, which makes me excited because I realised recently I've never pulled a single Jinjin like photo card in an album. So we shall see. So I guess I'll do that one first since I saw a bit of it. Oh, we got 2 of the same backs. Yay, oh my god, the Jinjin one. Oh, and it's got a tattoo showing. Awesome. That makes me so happy because like I realised that the other day and I can't believe that. I literally have never gotten him before because I just keep my Astro pulls. So for this one we got, Oh, Rocky! I always pull Rocky. He kind of disappeared last year, but this year again, I've been pulling him a lot. I say a lot. This is only the second Astro thing I've had this year. But anyway, and yes, that is it for the album and this clip. So yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the last clip in this collectible, and as you can see there's quite a bit to go through, but at the same time it's not actually a lot, it just looks like a lot. So I'm going to go through this package first, just to get this box out of the way, and then I'll go through all this and explain what's going on here. So yes, I will get everything out of the way. Okay, so this package is from WeGo, which, if you didn't know, a couple months back now, Stray Kids did a collaboration with a Japanese clothing shop called WeGo, and I did buy a couple things from it. And because I bought a couple things from it, I just thought I'd show them off, even though they're probably not that interesting, but in case anyone hasn't seen them. It also was supposed to come with a magazine, but then they didn't do that with the online orders because I think they ran out of stock. But luckily, I actually already secured one off Mercari Japan, so I'll show that off as well, even though it didn't come in this package. So. Oh, and obviously this is already open just because I wanted to check everything. And I did just do it straight from WeGo because they used World Shopping, which is like something in collaboration with, I feel like, Buy, or the company that runs Buy. So yeah, and the shipping wasn't a lot at all just because it was so light, so I just got these two things. I got the shirt in a medium size, which is the smaller size that I did, but I'm cool with that because it's supposed to be oversized anyway. And then just a little, I think it's called a canvas bag, so I will get these out of the plastic because that's going to be noisy, and then show them off properly. Cool, so that's what the shirt looks like. It just says Stray Kids on the logo, and yeah, and it's just a very simple white shirt. I just got it because I needed more white shirts, and yeah, I just wanted to get something from the collaboration event. And then for the bag, I got this because I've always wanted a bag like this, and then when I saw this collaboration I was like, yes, this is a must, I must get this. That's such a weird strap. That's so cool though. So yeah, it's just the black little canvas bag. Everything that they did in black and white. So yeah, I have so many black shirts, so I needed some more white ones. And yeah, it's just a little canvas bag. There's nothing really special about it. Got WeGo in the middle, sewed into. Words are hard. Sewed into it, and obviously it's got the Stray Kids logo again. Yeah, I'm not showing this off very well, I'm so sorry. But yes, and then for the magazine, this is the little magazine that came with it when you bought it in store, and yeah, obviously it's got the Stray Kids on this side, so I'll just show you the Stray Kids pages, because they're right here. So obviously this was when Hyunjin wasn't back yet, unfortunately, so he was not a part of this, but those are all the items that they had. So obviously I got the bag and the t-shirt. That's the fancy name, I don't know. But yeah, and that's it. So just a short little collaboration item. And next I will move on to something that's probably going to take a while for this clip. So anyone that's been watching my videos for the past few months will know that I've been saying when I go through my binders, oh, this is coming from a friend, this is coming from a friend. Well, this is all the stuff from that friend. So I'm just going to go through it. To open the package because there was some like more personal stuff, so this is all the like collection K-pop related stuff that they sent, and I'm gonna save this to last because this is the most exciting thing. It's not sleeves, just to let you know. But yeah, so I guess I'll get the albums out of the way, so I'll move these things. Yeah, so I'll go through these albums first because this is going to take the least amount of time. So essentially what this is, so what these albums are is they were in Korea for a bit. So some of these are albums I just asked them to pick up to try and help me get some photo cards that I needed. And some of these, they actually did a go, and I asked basically if they got a first page Jisung for I Am Who or I Am You, if I could have it, because those are, I believe, the only album I still need a first page of Jisung in, other than these, was Mirror. So basically I was sort of trying to complete it. Like, I'm not really fussed about completing it, but it was just one of those things that was nice to have. So they did manage to get those, so I'll show that off. So obviously we have the I'm Who album, and it also has this little strip, which, if you didn't know, these are member specific, so this is Jisung's, which I also didn't have. But yeah, and then if we look at the first page, there we have them. But yeah, it was just one of those things where it's like, I wasn't really fussed about having them in my collection, but it would have been nice to have them have it. So I just asked, since they were going through so many albums anyway. And yeah, and then this one, I don't know if this is just one album. Okay, no, this is Jisung's first page. So that's his I Am You one, if you haven't seen it before. And then these ones are just ones I asked them to pick up, I believe. So we have, oh, Hyunjin's first page in this one. It's been so long, so I can't really remember what anything is. And then in this one, we have Hyunjin again. So, yes, some spare albums for me. So yeah, those were those. And then there was also this In Life album, which they got me as a gift because they asked me basically which was my favourite album of Stray Kids, because they wanted to get one like personally from Korea for me. So that's what this is. And I did say In Life because a part of me was like, oh, is it recency bias? But I genuinely think In Life was my favorite. I feel like Thunderous or Noisy has taken over now, which is like bad because it's not recency bias, it's just they keep one-upping themselves. And it's just like but yeah, so this is just a regular In Life album, and inside there's some stuff, so I'll just quickly go through it. So these are from some obviously IMU albums that were either from the Go or I asked them to get personally, and then we just have a little postcard. And that's everything that's in this album. So yes, this was just kind of like a memento from Korea from them, as a gift. So then the next thing, I'll go through these because this will take the least amount of time. So these are Cleo Grip Talks. I bet you thought you'd never see Cleo again on this channel. But unfortunately, there was one more thing, these Grip Talks, which they did these events, and they did them in Korea. So they got them shipped to their address when they were in Korea. So I will just open these up. So this is the mild one. I'm not actually going to use these, I just kind of got them for collection purposes. And then they do have a little like nameplate thingy, which obviously has the signature. So yes, that's the mild one. And then there was also the spicy one, which also again has the nameplate in, but it's the exact same, so I'm not going to take it out. And then this is what the spicy one looks like. So yeah, these were just for collection purposes. I'm not planning to use these at all. And I feel like it would be a bit awkward if I used them in public. But yeah, so that was those. And then also as a gift, I mentioned these before, but they got me the remaining 5 pens that I didn't get from the Skazoo slash Skazex merch. So I'll open these up now. So I'm not going to take these out of the plastic, but we have Bakari, which is Felix's, and then Foxini, which is Jonghyun's, and Jinneret, which is Hyunjin's. Cool. And then we have Dweki, which is Changmin's. I was trying to see if my dog would stop barking, but no. And then we have Libit, which is Minno's. So yes, those are those 5 pens. And then all that's left, I believe, is photocard related stuff. So first I'll do this, which they were supposed to send this to me before they went, but then some complications happened. So it's still in the packaging from when they were going to send it, which is why it's separate to everything else. There is a note in here. I'm not going to bother reading it though, just because I've already read it. But yes, so it is the M-Wave meet and greet, a special PC from In Life, which will complete my In Life pages, which is really exciting. This is what the PC looks like. So yeah, as I said, that will complete In Life, which is just in time because, you know, No Easy has just happened. Cool. And then next, the exciting box, which is full of photocards. There was originally like bubble wrap and other stuff to stop these from moving around so much, but I just took that out and organised these a little bit because there's a lot to go through here. I'm not going to take them out of the sleeves because there's a lot, as you can see. As I said, some of these are from albums that I asked them to get for me. Like, I paid for them and then they bought them there because it's a lot cheaper to buy albums there, obviously, in Korea. The rest of them are from a Go that they did, so they were sorted. And yeah, so I'm just going to quickly go through them all. So we have this IMU unit, which I didn't need, but I did need this one, which is Minho and Changmin, and this one, which is Chanix. And I was really happy to get this one because I wanted this one for so long and I just like never got around to doing it. And then this PC, which this is the 3rd time I've had this PC, and this one's staying for good, I promise. It's not going anywhere, it's staying. Cool. And then we have this mixtape PC of Sungmin. Oh yeah, and some of these are gifts because they bought a lot of albums because they wanted to collect OT8. So sometimes if there was a card I needed for an OT8 set, then they offered to give it to me, which I've been mentioning in like binder videos a lot. So that's what this one is. This Felix card, the making one. Or I feel like this actually ended up being a trade now that I think about it. after I bought an album. It's been so long, I can't remember the details of anything. Let me line these up a bit nicer. That's a bit nicer. Okay, and then next we have this Singmin baby photo card. Which that one was definitely a gift, as well as this one, which is Felix's I Am Not Selfie card. Cool. And then we have this Singmin I Am You card, which I do already have. And then we have this Minnow I Am You card, as well as this one, which I'm not collecting these sets, but because I bought some I Am You albums, these are the other photo cards that came with them, basically, for obviously these units. And then we have some Miru photo cards, because I am going to be collecting some Miru and Leventer sets, so I got some Miru albums and Leventer albums, which you'll see later, just to get photo cards that I needed, and also just things to trade rather than buying them all. So some of these I will be keeping, some of these will be trading. Obviously any ones of Dusung, Singmin and Chan I'll be trading because I already own them. But yes. Then we have this mini one. There's a lot to go through. I'm just going to start like putting them wherever. And then we have this Felix one. And then this mini one. And then we have this Hyunjin one. And this Changbin one. And this Chan. So now we're on to Leventer. So yes, I do already own these. Obviously, because I have a complete Chan, Jisung and Singmin collection for Green Album photo cards. And then we have this mini one. This Felix one. Obviously, I will be revealing at some point what sets I'm collecting. It's just since No Easy just released, that's kind of my priority, so these are kind of on the back burner at the moment, Mirror and Leventer. And then this is a unit from the In Life album that I showed before, and then the photo card that came with it. I'm probably going to swap this one out with the Minnow photo card that I do have in my binder. I know that's weird, but I'm probably going to do that. Same with this photo card, probably. And then these are the Polaroids from the pens. So yes, there's only two because a complicated reason which I explained in like a previous video, so I'm not going to go over it again. But this is the Jonghyun one that I needed, and then I also have this Chan on, and I'm not sure if I'm going to swap this Chan one out with the one that's already there. I haven't decided yet. But yes, so those are those ones, and those are all the photo cards from my friend who is amazing, and I love them. Okay, so there is also some regular trades and purchases and things which I will be going through now. So I guess I'll just leave this out and neaten up a bit, and then we'll go through the trades and purchases. Okay, I did my best. First up, we have this, which I don't know which ones are which. This is, once again, kind of the recap of the month, so that I've gotten these throughout the month, so if I don't remember something, sorry. Oh, okay, so this is a Go I joined, so it just says, thank you, I am honoured to be helping you with the collection. Message me when your items arrive or tag me in a photo in your Instagram story, and that is the person that I've joined this Go from. So this was for, I believe this one was Makestar, the second round of Fancals for Wonwi, their Planet Line Alter Ego release this way. Trying to figure out which way it was. Cool. So, in here, I also bought some photo cards from them. So this is the Makestar B one from Alter Ego. The backs are so pretty for this album. So there we have Kia, and then I also bought Kia's other photo card from their one album, which was the last one I needed for him, and then I also bought this Dongmyeon one. So yeah, Wonwi is coming along slowly, thanks to Stray Kids. Okay, next, this one has an address on the back and front, so I'm just going to take it off camera. And this is another Go thing, actually. Ooh, try and not have it go everywhere. So if anyone recognises the business card, it is of course Starry Luna Goes. The GOM that everyone knows if you watch this channel. And this is stuff from the JYP pop-up store that they did in Japan. They released a bunch of merch for like Skazoo. So I didn't get a lot, I just got this cute little keychain, which I will take out in a second. But they also included this clear card, which I believe you get if you spent, was it over 80, not 80, over 8,000 yen or 10,000? I don't know, but I'm very appreciative because I kind of wanted this, but I didn't want to pay the price that they were on Mercari for because it's just literally a clear card with Hancock on it. But yeah, I will take him out of the plastic. So yeah, I'm super happy that they included this. I wasn't expecting this at all, and I saw it and I was like, oh my god, it literally made my day because I wasn't actually having a good day that day. So they are amazing as always. So that's just what the clear card looks like. And then we have the little keyring. I've decided to try my best to restrain myself from buying too much Skazoo stuff, because that's just like a slippery slope. So I only get the stuff that I'm sure I absolutely really want. So yes, this is the little keyring, and it's super cute. And I guess I'll just put him... Where can I put him? I'll put him here and hope it doesn't damage anything. So yes, that is that one. And always biggest thank you to Starry Luna Goes for being amazing. You're going to be seeing a lot of them in the next month or two because of Noeasy. And the next one, I actually just took this off camera. Oh, this was a purchase. Oh, it just says have a nice day. How cute. Oh, and thank you. Oh yeah, this one's really cool. So this is another 1 wee thing. Oh, this is super fancy. This is like the fanciest trade or purchase that I've ever gotten. Oh, cute! Stray Kids freebie. This is actually really adorable. I like this. And I like the film strip thing of it. There's nowhere to put it, so I will put it off camera. But it is appreciated. Oh, cool. Is that the little prince? Cool. So it just says, "Hi Chessie, thank you so much for buying from me. I hope everything gets to you safely. If it does, please let me know by sending me a photo / tagging me on your story. You can also reuse this card for your future sales / trades if you like. Stay safe and good luck with your collection." And then that is the person that I bought from. So yes, they do a lot of Stray Kids stuff as well. So that was kind of cool to see. So this was a set of this photo card, and then it was also 2 bookmarks from Memory Illusion, and both of them I don't have. So I'm kind of tempted to try and get the last 2 ones I need, which I believe is Kia and Dongmyeon's. But I'm not completely sure on that because they're also kind of like a little pointless. So, okay, so I just decided to probably cut me opening that because there was a lot of tape, but these are what the bookmarks look like. So this one is Haren's, you can see, and that's the wrong way. That's some of the lyrics. So yeah, I'll just put this off camera. And then there is this one, which I believe is, yeah, Kangyan's. And then the main thing I got this for was this photo card, which is from Studio Re-Recording, and it was one of the pre-order benefits. I believe this one is Korea Music. There's only 2. And one's Korea Music and one's Apple Music. No, this is Apple Music. I'm sure this is Apple Music. Okay. And the back of this is so pretty. I actually kind of like the back more than the front. No, the front is adorable as well. But like, the back is so pretty. Look at that. So yes, I'm super happy to have this in the collection. It's coming along a bit faster than I thought it would, but you know, I'm just a clown, so you know. And then the last one, it also has an address on the back, so I will just take it out. And let's see. Oh, I know what this is. So it just says, "I hope they arrive safely." There was like a double envelope situation, which is pretty cool. So this is a bit more clownery. So I said I wasn't going to get anything. I feel like I already talked about this in the Neoki haul part of this video. But yeah, I got some more of the trading card thingies that they have for their events. Again, this isn't something I'm going to be like actively trying to complete. I'm just going to be getting them when I see them for a good price. So we have this one from Studio Relive 6. And then these 3 from Onew Evolution. And there's only 4 for Onew Evolution, so I just need 1 more. And then I need 2 more for this one and then 1 more for the other one. So there's not a lot. That's why I was like, you know what? I will do that. I will suffer. But yes, that is it for this haul, I believe. Unless I'm forgetting something. No, I don't think I am. So yes, that was everything for this month's haul. And I hope you guys are ready to see a lot of Noeasy content on this channel. But thank you so much for watching if you did. And see you guys later. Bye!